Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel and to my second video for the channel. We did a lot of things today, had a lot going, the sun's getting ready to go down. So I thought I would do a quick update on all the crazy little projects we're doing, what Dot's been doing, what I've been doing, and how we kind of brought up the farm to speed where it is now. So I'll narrate it as we walk through, and let's get to it. All right, come on. There's our old knockdown house that we had first built almost 15 years ago, I think. And here's the new one. One of the big things that actually happened yesterday, I guess it was, we put in all the topsoil came in all the way around the house. You can see the separation between the colors. This is the red kind of clay dirt that we got. We also 25 truckloads of new red clay dirt to widen the road here, so I was always driving off of it in my truck. And now another 25 truckloads of topsoil dirt to put around the house. This whole area right here will be grassed. Dot has been busy later this afternoon, or late this afternoon, putting in different trees. Got a couple of durian trees there, and I can't even name all the trees. There's a rambutan tree back there. We already have mango trees. You can see the truck is loaded with, I don't know what they are. To me, they're all ficus. But it's basically trees that will become kind of a fence line. And so what we're probably gonna do is make a fence line, a tree line here, a decorative tree line here. This will be a pathway that goes into the little bamboo forest back there, where we'll build a nice little bamboo kind of pala. This will be all grass, and then as you approach here, this is going to be crushed stone all the way back to what will soon be a carport for the truck and the car, right, for our vehicles right here. I also took delivery of 2 pallets worth of bricks because I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to build a retaining wall on the back side so that the backyard kind of goes off, and then there's a retaining wall before it goes into the garden. These are some old, I guess you can call it a garden patio set. It was all scattered around in the old garage, and it was like, I think it used to be blue or something like that. It was all cement color and full of termite nests. But I cleaned it all out. Now I'm fixing it up. I'm gonna make it usable again, make it nice. It's all cement, quite heavy. All this stuff been using it to build other cement projects around here, but it'll disappear, and then all the furniture stuff will go over here. A bunch of those benches are awesome. They will go around different parts of the pond. In here, the old garage area really used to be kind of a house. Dot's mom had built a place to stay with her friend in the farm a long time ago when it was kind of operational, but I made a mess of it and trying to do everything. This, as you can see, the walls are separated. The beams are true, so that's no problem. And then the walls are all going to come down. I'm going to take them all down because the posts, like I say, beam or the posts are true. So the walls will all come down, and we'll put new walls in there. Back here, I created the water source for the house, and it looks pretty monstrous. But I kind of took my cues from John Dye. He had a great system on his website, on the YouTube channel, for making purified drinking water, basically. And although they use 4 blue barrels for that, I didn't really need the purified water, but I wanted really clean water coming into the house for the other purposes. And so the problem, of course, the challenge, I should say, these are super porous. They start leaking, and they leak everywhere. And then you've probably seen some of these big old tanks in people's farms and stuff. They're just constantly stained and dripped and everywhere. That's because they just come out. With ours, I wanted to try and seal them all up, so I just slapped cement anywhere I could where I could see it was starting to come out, and try and seal it up so it doesn't leak. I think I've got there. this first tank, the well comes out of the ground, and I got the well will pump straight in to the first tank, and it'll push itself up. I have river rock, and then I have larger construction rock, and then smaller pea gravel all the way up, and then it'll filter all the way up through that and push itself over into the second tank. And the second tank again has a little bit of less river rock, but it's still the same kind of pattern in each of them. A little bit of river rock in the second one, and then some construction rock, some pea gravel. But now I put a net there, and then I use construction sand, and I put a net, and then I put fine sand all the way up, and then that filters through the bottom and pushes over into the last tank. And in the last tank again, a little bit of river rock, gravel. There's no sand in this one though. River rock, and then larger gravel, small gravel, pea gravel. Or it might be a little sand. I even forget now. But anyway, the majority of it all is charcoal. Charcoal that I actually burned and made myself. And so after the water is filtered through the charcoal, it'll come out, and then we got it going over here to fill this simple little blue tank. And it fills up no problem by gravity. And then we have a pump, and this pump actually is strong enough it'll take it all the way to the house. The system obviously will be redone later, but it takes it all the way to the old house, the old little Knockdown house, and supplies the outdoor kitchen and shower and bathroom in there, and of course all the way over to our main house, and supplies the bathroom and kitchen in there. And the water, I'm telling you, it probably is almost drinkable. I mean, I would drink it actually. I did take water samples. I took 3 glasses from each of the taps. I have bleed out taps, and set it on my workbench over here for 3 days. And each of the glasses were perfectly clear when I started, but of course the first tank over here, by 3 days time, that glass had already turned kind of golden from the iron oxide or whatever that's in the water. The second tank from the sand filter was still very, very clear, with a couple looked like a little bit of suspended particles. But the third glass with the charcoal, it was perfectly clear, and no suspended particles observable. Doesn't mean they're not there, but I would have drank it if I was thirsty. The benches are from old doors. My tools are everywhere. There's junk everywhere because, again, this is a heavy renovation project. I've been using every tool. There's an old bathroom in here that's going to get renovated too. But so much to do, and I have plenty of time to do it, so that's no problem. Over here, this is my wood pile. We did have to take down a lot of trees when we were widening the road, but even before that, as we cleared the ponds and stuff, some of the old wood, I'm continuing to use this old wood. It looks like old nasty wood, but when we use it, when I sand it and everything, it's awesome because it's old teak wood. This wood, most of it is I'll burn. I have 5 giant bags of charcoal I made this charcoal kiln. You kind of stack the two. Maybe I can show a little bit of a video clip on that when I first made it. I took that off of John Dye's video too, and it worked out really well. The key to it is that it's a smokeless. I don't have to send a bunch of smoke when I'm burning stuff. And I got this bamboo ladder. Still kind of sketchy, but I'm going to be putting solar lights on all of the light poles coming in from the street, or power poles coming in from the street. And they're pretty bright actually. I'm going to put one, Doc asked me today to put one over the water so the bugs will fall in the water. So we took delivery on those bricks. We also took delivery of Dot ordered a misting system to put a mister around the outside of the house, so keep the underside of that cool. These bushes, I think we got 30 of them. They're 60 baht each, so that's like less than $2. And we'll put those different places. We also have these 2. Are these beetle nut trees, Dot? So we got 2 beetle nut trees, both on the end. We also bought some different plants, hot peppers and stuff when we were driving by. So a lot going on. Dot's doing most of the tree planting and planting the things that we buy. This is the backside. Our sewer. I had to redo after the construction of the house. You know, they kind of had this drop down. It was going at an angle. It was sticking up above the ground and stuff. And I really, aesthetically, I wanted to have as much wood as I could, right? So now it's not. You can kind of see here, but you know, if you're at the right angle, it's pretty much gone from the front over here, and it's hiding behind there, which is awesome. In some of the other videos, you'll see right here, there's like the yellow communication and power lines went all the way up the house here. And I used some of that old wood, and I built a case around the outside, a teak case around the outside. I also bought these little lamps with yellow or gold. Hey guys, I'm going to cut the video here because my computer and its software are technically relegated to the flip phone era. So be sure to catch part 2, catch the rest of the updates, all right?